fun. Woo! Hey guys, here. Fucking Thanksgiving miracle and Kennedy's alive! Oh my gosh!
Hey guys, so I sound like shit because I'm sick, which means no videos for the next couple of days because I can't film while I sound like a fucking Chip and Dale character. So, just letting you guys know for the next maybe week till I get better, no videos.
And he agreed, he understood, and never called me that again. And I told Joran before the stream started, like the day before, like, I don't like to be called precious. I don't like to be called baby girl. I am not your baby girl. I am not your precious. I am not your princess. I am not anything to you. Do not call me those things.
Is there?
It's okay, Wes. I completely and totally understand. I would forget the name of my own baby if I didn't name her myself. Okay, so yeah, he kept me on the phone for 2 fucking hours. 2 whole hours. This motherfucker would not let me go off the phone for 2 fucking hours, and then this laugh.
But if you want to talk a little bit about your background, how you discovered Lorne, and then we can start going on to the more current stuff.
Okay, for anybody who doesn't know, I've told basically everyone how I got into TCAP. But whatever, you know, he doesn't know. Obviously, he did not look at my channel. He, in the conversation to Wes, he even says, like, I'm not relevant enough for him because I don't make content constantly. I don't make content constantly because I work. And when I work, I don't want to come home and try to sit down and make a video and then have to edit it. And then, you know, I want my shit to be good. But obviously, he did not. So that's what he did not understand. He was fine with that, first of all. Second of all, I told him, you know, I just kind of don't want to talk all about Lorne. I'm sick of talking about Lorne. If I have to do one more stream just on Lorne, I will yeet myself off of a cliff. Okay, first of all, he did not tell me what time we were going to be going on. He did not tell me anything. He told me the day before when we did our little run through that we would be talking about Lorne, which I was fine with. Okay, cool. I don't really like Lorne. I was kind of burnt out at the moment and really didn't care. And so, you know, like I told him, you know, well, we could talk about a few more lolcows too, and he was fine with that. He was fine. Wes, we've been over this 15 times. I am from Mississippi. I have a southern drawl, honey. Wes, are you gonna make an exposed video on me? It'll be like 2 minutes of I'm an asshole, and that'll be it.
Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys, I'm back. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys, I'm back.
Woo! Hey guys.
Hey everyone. Hey guys.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Hey everyone. Hey guys. Hey guys, we are back. Hey guys. Hi guys.
Hey guys.
Hey guys. I'm here. I'm alive. And totally coming for Mr. GG's bags under eye brand. Sorry, GG. Somebody had to do it. What the Alright. Okay. What the fuck is that on the what the fuck is that? Anyone who has a brain or lives in the South, that's a riding mower. So we're back with the whole autography. Actually, the Holy Grail, our Lord and Savior, was meeting his, I don't know where I'm going with this. I did not pay attention in church. Let's just be honest. Down here in the South, we have gyms for our churches. Isaiah, I know you watched some of my shit. You can finally say that you were somebody's. No, I can't make that joke, but yeah, I'm gonna make that joke. You can finally say you were somebody's first TCAP experience. There we go. You can take that out of context as much as you want. I'll gladly do it. I'll gladly let you. I'm sitting there with my husband. And I was like, oh, hey, there's a Laurenography live stream. It's Lauren's birthday. It's Laurenmas. Let's go. So I started getting in the chat again because that's what I used to do. I just used to be in the chats. I kept talking, and I guess I kept talking a lot of shit about Lauren. And finally, Andrew or Adam, I can't remember which one, was like, why don't you come on? You have a lot of shit to say. Say it. And I was like, okay. I don't know if I had been drinking heavily, as most Laureographers do that day, because I had some massive balls, and by balls, I mean tumors at this moment in time. I didn't realize these guys were probably more well-versed than I was ever going to be in Laurenography. And so, finally, they get me on, and I just came out, and I swung for the fucking fences. I was like, fuck it. And I just swung. I was like, nobody will ever remember if I'm on this. I didn't know the sequence, I didn't know at that moment in time how that live stream was about to change my whole life. And I literally mean that in the best ways possible and the worst ways possible. So it was about a month, 2 months later, and Clob was like, I talked to Clobberin a lot in his streams, and he was like, why don't you come on? You're really funny. And I was like, okay. I still didn't think I was good enough to put myself in front of the camera, and I still don't. I don't know why the fuck you listen to me sometimes. I feel like a dumbass screaming at my camera most days, but you guys seem to like me, so I keep making content. But anyway, I was like, all right, Clob, I'll come on. And, again, I swung for the fences. And it wasn't long after the first live stream to the Clob live stream where I'd had a steady job for a while. I was happy, or as happy as I could be doing what the fuck I did. And I was pretty happy. It was, saving up for a wedding, getting ready to, have a life with somebody. I was pretty happy. But unfortunately for me, after the first live stream and the second live stream, something happened that I could not have prevented if I tried. And that was, I got deathly ill. I lost my voice. I couldn't speak. And I was, at this point, Clob was like, you need to make a channel before all of this happened. And I was like, okay. So I made a few videos. The first videos I ever made were of the Holy Grail drunk off my ass. I literally chugged a whole bottle of wine and was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And I did. And those videos are awful. I had the worst wall behind me known to man. And it did not get better from there. But when that's all you got, that's all you got. And so, from that moment forward, I was a TCAPper. I had a channel. And then, all of a sudden, my employer finds my TCAP channel. I get fired immediately.
May our legacies live on long after the streams and in legalities and paperwork.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship down to the shit.
Growing up in the South, your mom typically uses hairspray on you every day.
No. Motherfucker's gonna say this. I'm gonna get this shit demonetized anyway. Even though I don't monetize any of my videos, fun fact. This shit's gonna get struck. And it's gonna be fun as hell. So might as well make the, make the quota for getting it struck.
I probably just got my whole channel demonetized.
Hello everyone, my name is Amanda, or Becky.
A few things I would like to clarify before I leave. Yeah, I know somebody was talking shit about me, and I obviously don't care. It was October 1st, and now it's October 8th, and I haven't said anything about it. I will never ask or beg for money. I will eventually, hopefully, get super chats up so I can let you guys willingly give me money, but seeing as this is not a full-time job for me, I have another job. But if anybody has any questions, I don't talk out both sides of my mouth. I have one face and one face only. I'm a very down-to-earth person, very real. I'm not Willy Wonka, and I'm not going to sugarcoat shit for anybody, ever. Also, I would like to refer to the jokes of me eventually contacting Lord Armstrong. Yeah, I would love to. Who fucking wouldn't like to talk to Lord Armstrong? I would love to live stream it so you guys could ask him the most fucked up questions on the face of this planet that you could come up with, and let me be the voice for it. But yeah, I would like to do that. But that's not up to me at this moment in time. I don't want to do that at this moment in time. I want to make content for right now and then eventually get to that point where I want to do something like that. Get my subscriber count up. But if anybody has an issue with me, you can come talk to me. If not, I don't give a shit. And that has been my real talk for today. I don't care. I'm just letting you know. I know, and I don't care. I've had people message me, asking me, and I just don't care. I know. I know.
Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. 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 I don't know. Wow.
So, like, all I can think of with him is the Owen Wilson. Wow. Wow. I'm sorry for that shitty bit. Just gotta love him. I'm back with good news. Soon as I can get this thing to fucking start playing, right? It'll be good news. There we go. So, after 15 trillion attempts at this bullshit, here we fucking are again. Good news, I have a second channel now. It's gonna be for all the weird, random, outrageous shit that I just don't want to put on my first channel. It's Kennady-McNab, and I have no idea what I'm gonna put on there. I just know that I'm a short little shit and I don't have my pillows in my chair. Oh, I know it, I'm sorry. I'm just a horrible parent, aren't I? Just not petting you. Also, good news is starting soon. I'm going to try and do at least 3 videos a week. Random videos. And 2 videos on my second channel. That'll equal out to 5 videos on each channel, or 5 videos a week. I think that's fair. That gives me 2 days off, 5 days of doing shit. And that way, I can, actively have a family-friendly content channel. And then this one! So maybe at least YouTube, when YouTube officially puts me in timeout for the umpteenth trillion time. Actually, it's just been twice. Or once. They put me in timeout once. Couldn't get onto my fucking channel. Hate being a little short shit.
I will fix that later. I forgot that my husband used this chair and he's so much fucking taller than me. Don't ever let me fool you. I am a short person. I am fucking minuscule, okay? There we go. There's one. Other good news is because of this change in scheduling, I'm going to try and release some quality content on my second channel that's going to be more original skits and stuff like that. And on this channel, I'm going to try and have a variety of stuff. I want to know what you guys would like to see other than lolcows and predators. I think that, you know, there's a larger group of people. Would you like me to bring back Reddit? Would you like me to bring back analyzing narcissists or who I think are narcissists, reading chat logs? What? I genuinely would love to know down in the comments below. And in the meantime, Sherry says hi. I'm saying hi. I will be back on schedule tomorrow, bringing you fresh content, 3 videos on this channel, 2 on the next, 5 every week, unless you want me to bring you 5 on this channel and something else on the other. Not sure what though. Quick update of why I haven't uploaded in for fucking ever. Me and Voiceless Babe are moving into a new place, along with both of us getting ready for the wedding and work and other things. I've just not had a lot of time to actually make good quality content that I'd be proud to say, hey, I did that. So once we finally get settled, I'll be back on a regular schedule of 1 video hopefully every week, maybe 2. I won't be spacing in and out of reality, hopefully anymore after that. But I hopefully will be coming out with a To Catch a Predator reading, chat log reading, the 3rd green log soon. And trying to figure out what else I'm going to do on this channel that I can actually, you know, won't get me kicked off. But in the meantime, I am just kind of letting you guys know I'm not dead. I'm here, very exhausted, and ready to put out some new content. I don't know what's gotten into me. It might be the lack of sleep, because I'm trying to mass produce a lot of videos so that during the holidays you guys don't have to go completely without some. Because it's a fucking Thanksgiving miracle and Kennedy's alive! Oh my gosh! Oops, excuse me. I'm here on my YouTube channel. Not literally and physically, yeah. So I decided that I was gonna go check at like 2 o'clock in the morning because I don't have a normal sleep schedule like most people. And I was just gonna scroll down, look at that cute little picture of Maggie. He was so cute. 61 subscribers. Alright. And what the fuck? Yeah. So, my 2 videos have now gone missing off my channel. Granted, I haven't touched them. If I was gonna touch any videos, it would be the pretty boy Freyo, whatever his fucking name is, and that would be one of the only ones I would touch. So, let me clarify by saying, I physically have not touched these videos. And then I decided I was going to go check
my copyright status and my community guideline status, and I'm going to show you that now. Alright, so here we are. I have no community guideline strikes and no copyright strikes, as you can see. So, basically, YouTube has removed 2 videos without giving me any explanation as to why, any explanation as to what I've done to get those removed, and they've given me 0 copyright strikes so I can actually dispute it and get the video back up. Granted, I've tried to find the CWC one that was just removed, literally overnight, because I checked it the other day, because I was going to, I'm uploading something right now, hopefully it'll be out before or after this, I'm not sure which, to, kind of, it's an hour long, I hope you guys like it, it's a JMac thing, but anyway, I was going to, I copy and paste when I use my description most of the time, all of my links, because most of the time they don't change except for 1 or 2, and it was fucking gone. It was great. So I had clobbering, check it, gone. Made sure, just, made sure that it was actually gone. Yeah, they're gone. So this is the whole new YouTube now, where they remove creators' stuff without even telling them what they've done wrong. And I'm seriously pissed about it, because I work really hard, as opposed to what some people think, on my videos. I take a lot of time and try to edit them and make them funny and, informative. But YouTube has removed 2 of my videos now, and I don't know why. I couldn't tell you, so I contacted Twitter on, YouTube on Twitter, there we go. And they've not responded yet, and if you want to read those, I'll put them right there, or right there, somewhere in this general vicinity of your screen. So you guys can read them, or I'll link them down below, but I can read those to you right now. As you can see, I contacted YouTube. Hey, at YouTube, you want to give me some half-baked excuses to why I've had 2 videos disappear or not? Just wondering if I should actually waste my time. 10 hours ago, they've had 10 hours to contact me back. And then I followed it up with no strikes, yet they're both gone and I didn't remove them. That leaves you. This is the new to YouTube, everyone. 0 communication with content creators as to how/if/why their videos are gone. Still, 10 hours ago. No response. So yes, YouTube has ignored my request, because not only did I, post it on Twitter, I actually tried to email them, and I've still gotten nothing back. So congrats, YouTube. You're on the list of the slimiest content people ever now. Because you okay, motherfuckers running into traffic with blindfolds on and showing bodies in the suicide forest as long as they have a high enough sub count. But little content creators like me can't say the word fuck. So screw you, YouTube. But, for right now, if I can find both of them, the CWC one will go up again, and the Kid with a Cam one will either be on BitChute if I can find it, or Daily Motion or somewhere else, I don't fucking know. And this is gonna be one of the last times I talk about it, hopefully. Until they remove another video, inevitably, probably the one that I'm gonna put up soon, and probably gonna get a strike for, because it's predator shit. So, I decided to kind of give you guys a little information on what's going on and why the fuck videos have been disappearing. I'm not doing it. YouTube is doing it. It's great. It's lit, fam. But, anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Alright. I wanted to sit down and kind of talk about why I'm doing Vlogust for a minute in the middle of being crazy. YouTube right now doesn't like TCAP. YouTube right now doesn't like gaming. YouTube right now just doesn't like anything that's not family-friendly content. For a long time, a lot of the stuff that we do, or I did, was at the forefront. And, you know, I love it. I still want to do it. But it's hard when I keep losing subscribers. And, yes, I'm sorry. And gaining, like, minuscule amounts of views. Because nobody knows about my channel because YouTube won't promote it, even though I'm a new content creator and they promote for them. But I wanted to just kind of sit down and talk about that. I also wanted to talk about my thoughts on Chris Hansen. I don't agree with what he's doing. I also don't agree with there's no use in fighting YouTube. I fought YouTube to get the channel back when YouTube took it for copyright infringement and 3 strikes and changed my password and didn't give it to me. And I won. And the way I did that was I ended up having to get a copyright attorney involved who is very close with my family and agreed to help me out basically for nothing. Just to, you know, because they agreed it was stupid. They shouldn't have done that. That's infringing on your rights to have the freedom of speech. Oops. But I feel like this chapter of TCAP is coming to a close. We keep making the same jokes. We keep saying the same shit. And it gets kind of fucking old. I don't know if everybody else agrees with me, but it feels like it gets really old. Like, I can only make so many jokes about the same person till it gets old. Like, you know, I've been doing this for 3 years, and I don't feel like I have to keep making the same jokes over and over. Or not doing this, I've been in the fandom for 3 years. The TCAP church, the Church of God for 3 years. And I feel like we need to, like, maybe figure out what to do now that we can't really post videos anymore of the TCAP stuff. I mean, I don't agree that it's dead, but I agree that the chapter is coming to a close and we need to find new ways to, like, have fun. But at the same time, and in the same breath, sure, we're gonna lose a lot of people. Everybody does. It's, you know, typical. It's not the end of the world. And in the same breath, it feels like it is. Because it sucks that you lose these really good content creators to stupid shit like this. Like, I would love to have Baked Salmon on to, like, talk with me about this, and, like, Andy and Adam and, like, you know, Klob and everybody else. Like, I would love to have somebody else talk about this with me, and maybe during Vlogust we can do that. Just hit me up, guys. My social media's typically in the description, if I'm not a lazy bitch and forget to put it. Also, just hit me up on my email. I'll try and drop a link down below if you're a content creator who's done this and wants to talk about what your feelings are on it. But I feel like we can only do so much now on the forum we're given, which is the biggest forum we have. Why do you keep fucking auto-focusing? Focus right there. That we're given right now, which is YouTube. You can go BitChute, you can do Daily Motion, but nobody's gonna get the views that YouTube does. YouTube has an app everywhere. BitChute and Dailymotion don't. So unfortunately, if it's not quick and fast in today's society, you're not going to get there, in my eyes. I've contemplated moving a lot of my old shit over to Dailymotion, because Dailymotion lets you monetize it without being 10,000 views. But I feel like we need a place to like dump every video we have. Like, I know we have the Google Docs, but that just doesn't feel like enough. Like, we need like a safety deposit box to where if, you know, our shit gets nuked, we still at least have our videos, because, you know, Google Docs can delete them. I don't know. I'm just trying to talk a little bit about why I'm doing this, and why, you know. That's also part of the reason I decided to change my hair, was I'm bored. I wanted to do something new. And that's part of the reason I'm doing Vlogust, is I want to do something new. I feel like I've gotten complacent in what I did, and then I got really depressed because I wasn't getting the views, I wasn't getting the comments that I did when I started. And then I realized I'm not making myself happy, I'm not making my viewers happy. What's the fucking point? And then I got really bad sick again. And then the whole mouth thing happened, and it just felt like it was the end. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, this is something new to keep me fresh. To keep me from saying the same stupid shit over and over. If I have to look at one more article on Kristen fucking Weston Chandler, I might just like jump off a cliff. And in the same breath, I think that a lot of that is just, I've done it for almost a year, and everything that can be said has been said by somebody who does it way better than I do. I'm better at doing random content like this, where I can fly fast and loose and not have to worry about sticking to a set thing. But anyway, I'm rambling. This is going on for way too long. I'm trying to keep these pretty short so YouTube will promote them. As big of a fucking joke as that is. Don't dye your hair blonde in one go, for the love of God. I'm regretting everything I've ever done in my entire life leading up to this point, except for marrying my husband.
I told people that if Lauren Armstrong could do it, I could get a pair of old undies and just sign my name to the butt of them and just put them on there for far more than Lauren was selling them. Oh, by the way, we all owe Clobbering Time $10 for the start of this unprofessional stream. I don't know, the new Venom looks pretty fucking good.
But
I haven't been able to see it yet.
Is there an
Venom's
old...
not a reboot.
Yes, there's not an old Venom movie though, is there? Venom was he's been in previous Spider-Man.
Yes, there was an old Venom movie.
Oh,
No, there wasn't.
I never knew that.
I didn't know that.
Venom was in Spider-Man 3. He was a villain in Spider-Man 3, but that wasn't.
Yes, but before that there was a Venom movie, wasn't there?
No.
I might be mistaken and thinking of something else, but
yeah, I'm not
Not
sure.
I'm thinking of Spawn.
myself.
Chris is a comic book man, so he would know, and he's traveling back and
Yeah, I'm a
forth.
comic book girl, but
who would play Kayla or Casey Moreau, and who would play Chris Hansen?
I could play Kayla easily. I have the red hair. That's already really.
You're not an established Hollywood actress.
Sadly, Kennedy,
Kennedy,
we
as
hate
far as
to
we
break
know.
it to you.
Acting ability to just go, "Okay," the entire time.
No, we need someone to light. No offense, I'm not saying you couldn't light up the screen, but we need, someone with a bit of experience. Yeah, Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson. My musical teacher tried to stick her finger in my mouth.
What? Damn.
What school did you go to? Like Rape
Right.
Rape
I went
Valley
to a
High.
school in the South. Hey, if you guys ever want to come on a TCAP tour, I'll make some deviled eggs and some mac and cheese, and we can all go to Tennessee
Meatballs.
together because
I'll make the
above.
meatballs.
Yeah, meatballs. I live right above. I live right below Tennessee. Or Tennessee's right above me, I should say. So
You
we
know,
can
we
all
could
go to the
invent.
steakhouse together.
You've just go.
And we can actually find out where he lives, because I think I have a general idea of where he lives, and actually go visit his one.
Wow. Ow.
Yeah.
Who's got the Morse code going on?
Yeah, someone's internet was going a bit mental. Apologies.
Sorry, that would be mine. I live in the South. I'm sorry. I owe clobbering $10.
No.
You owe a lot of people $10, I think, now, Kennedy.
I owe wine lover 10. I owe clobbering 20. I owe a lot of people a lot of money. It's okay. I'm just racking up a bill like Lauren did.
So, what kind of amazed me about Lauren is everyone says that A1 Septic, there's proof that it was pretty successful. How the fuck was his credit card limit only $300 like a year later? Like, what the fuck was he doing?
Well, you see, especially down here in the South, especially back then, and now too, the price of living kind of went exponentially up in a way, because we had to start paying for I don't remember what it's called.
Incoming missile. That was my first credit card at 18. Was
that's been bandied
$300.
around.
See, I'm lucky enough to never have had to do a credit card ever. I've always done bank cards.
Yeah.
So I don't know a lot about the whole credit card thing, because number one, they're offs, and I don't really like to do credit cards. But $300 is what my first debit card I got at 18 had on it, was like the limit I could withdraw and not go into like overdraft at 18. I mean, okay, nobody else besides his brothers, I believe, knew about the whole Betty thing. By the way, who's ever repeatedly beating their microphone, it's okay. You can stop. You can stop. It just sounds like somebody is smacking the ever-living hell out of a microphone. God, Andy, you can't even say bye to us after...
Incoming missile.
Wow.
It's got a real good lock on us this time. We can't shake it.
That missile is
going down.
Homing in.
We're all gonna die.
Is there? Can you like hold it in a position where it doesn't? Because I'm wearing headphones, and I'm sure some people in the chat are.
Oh, I'm wearing headphones too.
Yeah, me too.
And it's quite painful. That's much better. Well, it's not happening. Now just someone's smashing their microphone. But
yeah, somebody has been beating the hell out of their microphone for a bit. That's what I'll say. Well, most OBGYNs I know have never delivered their own kids. Their grandkids. He could have gotten a heroin addict to give him some head for money. I mean...
Ow. Really?
Kennedy,
sorry, I think...
Somebody deploy countermeasures.
I'm sorry. Is this better?
Maybe. I don't know.
At present.
Yes, for the time being,
sorry.
it's stopped.
I moved from the good place that I was sitting at the shop back to my home.
Why are you in a shop?
Because I was at the shop getting groceries, talking to you guys.
Well,
dedication.
Yes.
I live in Mississippi. This is probably not the weirdest shit people have heard going through Walmart. We do have a problem with meth. Well, I do have to say this. Thankfully, my grandfather was the chief of police for a long, long time in the town, or in my hometown. So I get firsthand knowledge of like what really goes on in prisons if I have to ask random stupid questions pertaining to possible pedophiles. Well, I do have to say this. Lauren has the mentality of a child almost, of a teenager.
Right.
And a lot of what a teenager thinks most of the time is, I want sex. I want this person to have sex with me. And a lot of teenagers will say or do anything to get in the pants of somebody else. Whether it be, I love you, I want to marry you, all that bullshit.
Shit, missile lock.
Yeah, you've got those missiles back on. Guys, can you hold it down and try and keep Kennedy's lock?
Oh man.
I'm sorry. Forgive me. It's not my fault.
Are you getting a massive sense of deja vu right now?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Same.
Should I?
Well, no, obviously not. It's just me. I can see.
No, like I remember that. Like I don't know. It's just weird deja vu for me too. Don't feel bad.
Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one feeling it. I'll be right back, guys.
Why are we feeling deja vu?
I have no idea.
Apparently, there's a whole bunch of new material which I'll look forward to listening to later. And Jesus.
That laugh.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. That's
Someone's just snorting. Someone doing lines of cocaine.
Shut up.
What is that?
That's me, you absolute ass.
Getting a fat line of coke in for Lornas.
when Adam was in the middle of talking, she coughed, and it went quiet, and I started laughing. It was hilarious. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I broke it.
Cocaine.
It's a hell of a drug.
I don't do cocaine.
No,
Cocaine does you.
Don't do drugs, kids. Do law.
I mean, I might.
Don't do drugs. Do kids.
Yeah, Lauren
The only
advice.
thing I'm doing right now is trying to sober up so we can go out to eat, so I can drink a little bit more.
And what time is it where you are?
It's like 6:13.
And you're drunk already.
You're drunk at 6:13? Jesus.
Hey, I
Beer's
don't
somewhere.
need any shit from anybody today. It is Lornmas, and I am celebrating the way Lord would.
Well, unless you're drinking Bud Light, you're not.
Well, Lorne would try to fuck a child. Are you going to do that?
You gonna drive up to?
No, I'm just gonna steal money from unsuspecting old people and run away to Nashville and blame my siblings for it all.
Right.
Y'all been asking me personal questions.
No, we
I don't
haven't.
think we've been
How I
asking
think
personal
Lord
questions
looks.
as much
I
as you've
think
just been telling us.
Yeah,
shit. Like,
yeah. No one's actually asked you a personal
Lord
question.
looks and shit. No, this goes both ways, guys. If
No, it
I have
doesn't.
to be asked how Lord looks, you guys have to
You
divulge
are.
shit too.
Well, no, we've not asked these questions. We haven't really pried into your
No, you
life.
asked me if I thought Lord was attractive.
Yeah,
That's what I was saying.
that's
you
one.
had a unique perspective because you're a female and have those male
Well,
attractions.
you guys have a unique perspective on that because you're males. I don't have a penis. I don't give a shit.
For some
Honey,
reason,
I live in the South.
She's gone in. She's turned into a robot again now. So.
You know, I love
Sorry.
oh, shit.
Sorry. It doesn't bother me. I live in
It
the
bothers
South.
us.
You can pretty
Yeah, you're
much say
killing us.
anything.
I'm sorry. It likes to be weird. My phone.
I'm sorry.
It probably doesn't help that apparently I dropped it a few days ago and it messed up like the audio input and I just got it fixed.
The thing is, when it just cut in there, it really sounded like you just said, "I found blacks to be weird."
Yeah,
yeah, it so sounded just like that. That was.
I don't know what to do anymore.
I'm going to tell you guys this. Technically, owning a slave in Mississippi was legal till 2015. Mississippi is very weird about anything. I live in the South, so that tells you exactly what my mind goes to when I hear sirens. It's just, the fucking tornado sirens are going off.
I kind of forgot what I was talking about.
Crazy it is that a sex offender, number one, brought out his own YouTube channel, thought he could sell his own stuff on GoDaddy.com.
Hello.
Then thought he could. Then,
Hello.
Hello. Then thought he could start his own.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Kennedy. All right. And then
I'm doing good. How are y'all doing?
Yeah, we're good. We were just talking about the Lone Reality Show. Yeah, anyway, nobody fully... The shake weight thing was funny, but the fact that he had a channel in the first place and thought he could actually make money out of it it's just staggering.
He eBayed his prison shorts.
Yes.
That sums the whole thing up for me.
He made a duffel bag that looked like it was yellow, but was white at one point in time. Let's not forget that duffel bag.
Was that a duffel bag or a laundry bag? What was that? I think that was a laundry bag.
I think it was a duffel bag.
Huh.
I call them duffel bags because that's what we call them down here in the South. Anything that you stick clothes into is technically a duffel bag.
There you go.
Didn't it say Armstrong or two? An echo, by the way. Let me know if y'all hear an echo, by the way. Y'all literally got me as I'm walking into my office. Great.
You sound good.
Hey,
you sound good.
Great.
Does anyone remember how much he was trying to charge for his prison shorts?
I think Amber ended up with those.
What about
Ethan
guitar?
did.
What about the
Yeah,
guitar
they
that he
pulled
tried to sell that was more expensive than a genuine Dolly Parton signed guitar?
Well, he's a country legend, bro.
Are we forgetting about the... Are we forgetting about the notorious, infamous mixtape? We cannot forget about the mixtape.
That's right. He made that.
He made a mixtape?
Yeah. Yeah. Some original songs, some cover songs, and some a cappella, some with music, I guess. Somebody was playing music for him. God knows what they sound like.
He never understood the idea of infamy. No, you're not famous, Lauren. You're infamous. That's not a good thing.
Speaking of infamy,
I don't think he still does.
I don't think he can comprehend the difference between famous and infamous.
No, Tiffany, can you explain the Sylvester Stallone and Shania Twain situation?
Of course. So,
yeah.
Since Lauren was reading the chat log, he has been advised of some comments that were made on the video from Sylvester Stallone, Gordon Ramsay, Shania Twain. I'm trying to think of who else.
Ceylon Rowe or something like that. Ceylon Rowe or
Leah Remini was one.
Leah Remini, absolutely. So he's feeling a lot of support from A-list celebrities. He knows that they go to all the same parties. They all talk. So he's gonna have a good time when he gets all of these letters to the judge. So.
Oh my God! No kidding! No, please.
Wait, he actually believes that shit?
Sylvester Stallone.
No way.
Is gonna write a letter to the judge on Lon's behalf because he wants him in one of his new movies.
Well,
if anybody's out there playing, don't do it.
Man.
He wants
That's some
to do
serious shit.
Is it bad? Yeah. Okay. So I have to interrupt here, but is it bad that I, on the lowest of keys, want to take a picture of some of the food Lauren made and send it to Gordon Ramsay on Twitter?
No, not at all.
No, you should do it.
He takes one look at it and just go, "Fuck me," and just fucking delete the tweet.
But you donkey.
Well, you know how
I don't
Gordon
even think he would give me the time of day.
Well, you know how Gordon Ramsay does these remote things where he's in a village of Guinea or something, or he cooks whatever the local food is.
Yeah.
He could do the same thing in Lauren's trailer.
They were actually like filming near here for some stuff.
Yeah.
For Gordon Ramsay to do crawfish. digging and shit.
Yeah, I mean,
just think, right?
He could,
He thinks that Sylvester Stallone has somehow took an interest in a sex offender on YouTube. That's his understanding of the celebrity world, and he's like,
my God,
it's genuinely. And he thought, didn't he think that Shania Twain wants to write a song about him?
Slides in the live chat, by the way. He's asking, does anyone know where Lauren is? My people haven't heard back in a couple of weeks.
Imagine all these celebrities.
Awesome. There he is.
Sly, you're gonna have to go on that project without him. You know, you can just pencil him in for the next one.
I mean, I spent years reading case studies and just books all about people who have delusions and get caught up online. I have never ever read anything about anyone even approaching the level of delusion that Lauren has. It's amazing.
All someone has to do is
it's
set
amazing.
up a screen name, and you'd think he'd have some kind of like ability to understand that it's very easy to catfish someone. So all Sylvester Stallone has to do, didn't one of the YouTube accounts as well say the real Shania Twain or something, and that was enough to fool him. All you've got to do is put the real Sylvester Stallone.
But doesn't part of you think that he knows some of this stuff isn't real? I mean, he's just playing along with it just to
to
have company.
I used to think that.
We could totally do that. We're shooting 10th of September. Let him know.
I don't think he's playing along. I think on some level he knows that stuff is bullshit, but he's so I swear to you, I spent six years just studying deviant behavior on the internet and cults and I mean I have never it's unbelievable. And I think on the surface level, I think he believes all of it because it's desperately necessary for him to do so. He would lose his identity if he didn't believe this stuff.
Yeah. Yes, I'm committed at this point. I have somebody flying over here who's a new learnographer who I infected, and she'll be arriving the day before. We're gonna go up the night before and find a hotel. What I'd like everybody to do. What's that?
Oh, I was talking to my dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure the dog could communicate with us.
He saw something outside that he didn't like.
Little handsome boy. But what I'd like to do is I have my email address out there for anybody who's going to go. I'd like to journalism on there, and anybody who's there, we could do a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, obviously, we'll keep it legal within our First Amendment rights, but I think we can get some good footage. And
if y'all ever want to come down to Nashville, let me know.
Are you there now?
I am not driving all the way to Maine.
Okay.
But I will meet y'all in Nashville.
Well, if
I actually know where Lauren used to live. So
isn't that place razed to the ground now? Didn't they just destroy that apartment complex that he used to live?
Yeah, they basically destroyed it and rebuilt it, but it's kind of the same exact layout.
They should have kept that up as a historical landmark or something. But anyway.
Oh, I know it.
It was full of roaches and bed bugs, and the ceiling was literally falling in.
Ew.
I read the reviews. The bed bugs are enormous. Yeah.
Yeah, the ceiling falling in was kind of the nail on the coffin for the place.
He's got that issue in his trailer now too, or something. But if anybody's going to go, please. Again, we got a couple of weeks. I don't expect anybody to commit this early, but as the time approaches, he's hoping for 6 months, 6 to 12 months. But I don't know. I'll do everything I can short of getting arrested.
I mean, I think we should try and amend the Constitution so we can get filming inside the...
Well, that's a federal court rule. You could do it in state courts. It would be great if he was brought in for...
There's got to be something we could do. What about if we get him tried in England? No one cares over here.
Yeah, well, we can send him over there. You can have him. You guys can have him. You can support him.
I'm not looking at him personally.
So, yeah, so again...
Okay, so can one of y'all answer me this? I've heard 3 years and I've heard 5 years.
what is the longest like consecutive sentence Lauren could be serving? Because I heard it was half of his old sentence.
No, it's according to the probation revocation petition, they're looking for 3 years.
They're looking for 3. Okay, I heard it was 5 because it was he served half of his sentence.
Yeah, that was my understanding, and again, we got to go back and look at that. We'll probably do that before I go, but yeah, if he had 5 years hanging over his head, and again, we already know probation is looking for it. They're not looking for 5 anyway; they're looking for 3. So that'll come off as suspended sentence, and then he'll have 2 hanging over his head. But yeah, I mean, I
just don't see why they don't make him serve 5 consecutive years, because they know 9 times out of 10 he's gonna just go back and reoffend.
Yeah, and that's why I think he's going to get 3. I think they've done everything they can to get him under control, and he has basically sealed up in rape class. He hasn't done anything. And Tiffany, as a matter of fact, didn't you go over one of his assignments where he talked about the internet being? They asked him, "What would you do?"
Fucking hate the internet.
So I think he just keeps to himself. I think if he's called upon to read his assignment, then he does. But he's not one to divulge information. And he could have started to talk about it or started to mention something, and his counselor told him to put it all in his writing for his assignment. So it's really hard to say exactly what the conversation would have been, because we're getting it from Lauren, who has this crazy filter in how he deciphers information. So there's really no way to know if he really said anything, but I highly doubt that he did.
Yeah. Well, that's
Tiffany, Tiffany, sorry. Can I ask you something, since you've dealt with Lauren on a more personal level than probably most of us in this chat? Do you think Lauren might have like an underlying learning disability that nobody's like ever treated him for? Like, I don't want to say he's on the spectrum, but like some of the stuff he says just comes off weird and crazy.
You mean like autism?
Yeah, I'm not qualified to talk about learning disabilities.
I've always wondered that myself.
I have no idea about that.
I mean, like, personally to you, it just, some of the stuff he said has just come off to me as like, I'm obviously not as qualified as most people. My mother's a special ed teacher, so I kind of get the brunt of what she knows. But like some of the stuff he says just comes off to me like he doesn't understand things.
Or doesn't listen, actually. Sometimes.
Well,
or doesn't care to listen.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing, is that he doesn't listen. And he's very much he very much wants to believe certain things, and so he'll manipulate information in his mind in order to do that. I don't think that he's quote unquote stupid. I think that he's dumb, which to me is a little bit different. I think he's very gullible and naive. So I think socially he is stunted back to the high school years. So he doesn't have the relationship experience that most people will have, and that he knows what loving relationships are, what friendships are. It's all about, he has kind of this list of requirements of what it takes to be someone's girlfriend. So they do things for you, like call you and wake you up in the morning. They, look out for you and make sure that everything is great.
It's almost like he wants another mother in those situations, though. Like somebody to wake him up in the mornings and make him breakfast and things like that. Like it almost seems like I've had boyfriends like this, like they are looking for a mom outside of their own mother.
Right. And so that's I think what he's looking for, because that's the only reference of a loving relationship that he has. And so he's, he doesn't have that type of experience where people grow up and you start, in high school and you have these crushes and boyfriends. But certainly the relationships change as you get older. He never got to that point.
Therefore, virgin? I agree with you.
Oh,
Steve.
let's not go there.
I agree with
That will be,
He's already
that
on
will
board here.
be a
That's the
stream.
great TCAP debate. I
Well-
say there's no way on God's green earth even a drunk 18-year-old would let Lauren Armstrong put his dick in her.
Very
There's
good.
no way.
Very-
I've been drunk. I have been so drunk I didn't know
We don't want to know what you're
anything.
going
I
to say
didn't know
next,
my
Kennedy.
name.
Let's.
But I
know where
would.
this
I
is
know
gonna
if
go.
I saw a guy like Lauren Armstrong trying to hit on me, I would run.
I'm
You
glad to
couldn't be
hear
that. You couldn't be drunk enough, Kennedy. You could not be drunk enough in order to let that happen. I mean, it's
Not
I
enough
could
alcohol
not
in the
physically
world.
be drunk enough to let
Yeah.
that near me.
For a woman to opine about a guy's virginity or not is the same thing as a guy talking about what a woman goes through in childbirth and PMS and things. We don't have any reference for that. You guys don't either. So, I take what women say, except for you, Kennedy, in this situation with kind of a grain of salt. It is really hard because if you were one of those last call girls who were sitting at the bar, hardly sober, and your friends had left you, and you were there alone to all the predators, to all the men left, there'd probably be about 5 or 10 who might be coming after you, and one of them may be Lauren, and you're not going to pick him out of the litter, unless Lauren's alone with somebody in a situation. And again, considering Lauren's standards, it has to be a very attractive woman in order for him to do this. So I'm glad that we finally have settled that argument that he's a virgin. So thank you.
I'd probably sleep with Lauren just to say I have.
What's that?
You'd fucking.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you need lots of therapy.
I mean, there's just not enough alcohol. I don't think
No.
I could get drunk enough.
Or you'd have.
I wouldn't be able to perform for Lord. I'd be so soft and unhorny.
Yeah. You'd have to be unconscious. He's lying there, and who the hell buys a 14-pack of condoms anyway? What the hell?
A virgin.
Exactly.
Tiffany, I noticed
Yeah,
the quiet.
I'm just like. I mean, back when I lived alone and I was single, you just buy the biggest thing you can to shove in a drawer somewhere just in case. But
Yeah.
14-pack ain't happening.
But they were like a variety pack. Weren't they like different? Like one's ribbed and one's not, and one's yellow and one's chocolate flavor and one's. It was like a whole different kinds of different experiences, I guess you can get
I'm
from
going to say this, and I'm going to quote Gigi on this. You know who doesn't or who uses or who doesn't use chocolate flavored condoms? The people who fucking buy chocolate flavored condoms. I am just saying.
Yes.
Tiffany, have I broken you down yet?
No.
Okay, that's good. That's good. You just hang in there. You just are good. I need a devil's advocate. This is good. But
guys, it's getting quite late where I am, and we've been going for longer than I've ever done a video. But we could go on for hours. What we'll do? These are quite enjoyable. I'm just trying to get people on. But who knows where we're going to be in 12 months? Is he going to be coming out in a rage, suing all of us? Is he going to put any hits on all of us from prison?
I hope so.
Crazy
Please.
I just hope that Lord
If
doesn't try to copyright
If
strike
I
me.
get sued by Lauren Armstrong,
would love
I'm
to
going to
be-
put this out here, right now. If I get sued by Lauren Armstrong, I am taking the piece of paper, that they have to give you, like when you're getting sued, like, the affidavit, and framing it and hanging it on my wall.
Don't even respond to it. Exactly. Oh,
I won't even respond to it. I'm just framing it and hanging it on my wall.
It's a
And
badge
like
of honor.
every single time somebody asks why, it's up there. I'm
No,
just
I
going to be
think
like, well, let me just tell you.
I think he's done with the civil suits. I think he's done.
I don't know if he has enough money to be like
I think
even doing what he's trying to do right now.
Mm-hmm.
Lon's got enough on his plate without suing the pornographers individually. I think.
This is the kind of defense where you can just play your content for the jury, and that's all I have. And they'll laugh.
Yeah,
And
that just it would be the easiest lawsuit to win ever.
Problem is, if it comes to my name, they might actually think, shit, we've got a real person here. We best go after him. Like,
Yeah, but you're out of the jurisdiction. You're fine.
Yeah. The thing is, my name is my actual name. So, like, when it comes lawsuit time for me, it'd probably be like Kennedy Roper Wood dash McNab.
Yeah.
Yeah, just use
Which
one
would
of your
be
false
great
names, it'll be
because that's my actual fucking name.
Right, any guys?
Just abbreviate it.
Yeah, guys who are here, thank you so much for everybody who's joined. I wish it could have gone on longer, but with the time differences like over here, usually the last Lawn Radio, I don't think there's anybody participating, mainly from the UK. So I think the first Mrs. R accidentally dropped out of the chat. She didn't bail on us. Adam had to leave. So everybody that's been in the chat, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us on.
Yeah, thanks,
Thank you,
Kennedy.
Precious.
And Patrick, thanks for joining us, mate.
Thank you, sir.
And Mr. TCAP Recipes, thank you very much, sir. It's always a pleasure.
It's been fun.
And we'll do it again soon if you're up for it.
Yeah, let's have some fun.
You were saying you was going to have placards with you, never meant to do it.
I'm going to have a placard that says, get probation out of our lives. I'm going to have another one that
Messed
says,
up at the time.
he was raised by his mom.
Can we get one that says he just came to get something to eat?
Just came to get something to
Is
eat.
Kennedy going on trial as well?
Are you anxious to see my sentence?
Yes.
It's endless.
Here we go. I got it out there, guys.
I'm going to get one that says, this has got to stop.
You got to stop.
I want to get one that says, get the doctor out of our lives or get the probation officer out of our lives.
Get the probation department out of our lives. Here's what I'm hoping. I know we got to go, but I'm hoping that he does get out and that he does come in through the civilian entrance like we all do, and he goes by our protests. That's what I'm hoping for.
Hopefully
Are you anxious to see my gun?
Hopefully soon, since, Chris Hansen stopped nuking channels for posting TCAP content, most of our
Yeah,
stuff
that
can
fucker almost
be
got me deleted.
backed up.
Really?
You deleted them?
Yeah, I unlisted everything. Like, as soon as I saw what was going on, I unlisted almost all of my videos just to lay low. And, I've slowly been, making them public again.
Wise decision. Right,
Chris,
anyway.
too. That's a good idea for another stream. Andrew.
Oh yeah, we've got loads.
Oh God, I have so much shit to talk about that.
Oh yeah, count me in.
Awesome.
Right.
Awesome.